Hey guys, happy Friday. Today I'm so excited because I'm going to be creating an eye makeup look inspired by The Lion King. And I'm actually going to be using the Jawbreaker palette from Jeffree Star Cosmetics. And this will actually be my first impressions of this palette as well. I haven't created any looks with this palette yet. I wanted this to be my first look that I created using the Jawbreaker palette. And I'm so excited to create this look because The Lion King was my favorite movie as a child. It's still my favorite Disney movie and one of my favorite movies of all time, actually. So I'm really excited for the new movie that's coming out today. So this is what the Jawbreaker palette looks like. I'm going to be using shades of red, orange, and yellow because those are the colors that I think of when I think of The Lion King. So I'm going to start with the shade Suck. I'm just going to start working that into above my crease, sort of in the transition area. So I'm putting that in the pretty much just everywhere above the crease, just as sort of the first wash of color that I'm laying down. And I'm going to go ahead and take it underneath my lower lash line. I feel like it's pulling a lot more pink than orange, but I still really like the color. So it doesn't have to be perfect at this point. This is just my first wash of color that I want to lay down. Next, I'm going to take the shade Licorice. So with the shade Licorice, which is sort of a red shade, I am placing that in my outer V and working that into my crease. And then I'm also bringing that up toward sort of blending that into the first shade that I put down. And I'm also going to put it underneath my lower lash line, just on the outer fourth. I'm now taking the shade Cherry Wet. So I'm placing Cherry Wet just on the outer half of my crease, next to the Licorice shade that I just laid down. And this is a very vibrant red. Next, I'm going to take the shade Raspberry, and I'm going to put that, I'm going to deepen my outer V even more with this raspberry shade. So I'm really just focusing that on the outer corner only, or the outer V. I'm going to take the shade Lemon Drop. I'm going to start packing Lemon Drop on the remainder of my lid. So Lemon Drop is going on the inner half of my lid. I'm also bringing it slightly into the inner corner and also dragging it underneath my lower lash line just for about the first fourth or so. So this, I absolutely love this yellow shade. This, so far, I mean, all the red and orange shades were beautiful, but this is just really stunning. I hope that it's picking up on camera how vibrant this yellow is, and I just think it's absolutely gorgeous. And so I'm kind of blending it over top the red shade to kind of create an orange shade in the center, and then just really focusing the yellow in the inner half of my lid, and again also on my inner corner. I'm going to try to intensify my inner corner a little bit. I'm going to take the shade Wow, which is this matte yellow shade here. I'm going to put that on my inner corner. And then I'm going to go back into Lemon Drop and kind of intensify that. And now to merge those two colors on my lid even more, I'm going to go into the shade Orange Juice, which is the shimmery orange shade. I'm going to place that just right in the center because I want it to be seamlessly blended. This kind of reminds me of a sunset, and this is one reason I chose these colors because I do think of the scene when Simba and Mufasa when they are overlooking all of the lands, and the sun is setting then. So that is kind of like an iconic, or that is kind of like a scene that I think about a lot because it's a really special moment between Simba and Mufasa. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start taking orange juice and dragging and putting that underneath the center of my lower lash line. So in addition to these colors reminding me of Simba and Mufasa as far as physically because these are their colors in the cartoon. It also reminds me of their personality. Okay, so I'm going back into Cherry Wet. So again, these colors remind me of Simba and Mufasa's personality because they are very courageous as well, and these colors are very bold, and also I feel like it kind of symbolizes overcoming difficulty. That's just what I see when I see these colors. Hopefully what I'm saying is making sense. So yeah, these colors just kind of encompass the Lion King to me. Like when I think of the Lion King, I definitely think of these colors. And I have to say, I think that this Jeffree Star palette was the perfect palette to go with for creating this look. These colors are so intense and vibrant and just beautiful. So I really like to make sure that everything is well blended. I don't like there to be any harsh lines. So I'm going to go back into the shade Suck, and I'm going to take a fluffier brush. This is a Morphe Y19, and I'm going to take Suck again and just really focus on making sure it's blended and that there are no harsh lines. And I just really love how this is turning out. Again, it just reminds me of a sunset like you would see in the movie. And also, again, these colors just really reminds me of Simba and Mufasa. So I saw Jeffree Star do this, and I really like doing it now. So I really focus on taking the color kind of down a little bit more, kind of like onto my nose a little, like slightly on the contours of my nose. I know it sounds kind of weird, but I really like to do that when I'm doing more intense looks like this. Okay, and to make sure everything is very well blended, I'm taking the shade Good Morning, and I'm just going to use that to blend everything just toward my brow bone. This is just to help ensure that everything just looks as seamless as possible. So this is how it looks with mascara. I actually really love how it turned out. Now I'm trying to figure out what lipstick to go with. I have a couple of different options. This Anna Nicole lipstick would probably be pretty, but I feel like it would definitely be bold. I'm not sure if I want it to be that intense. I also have this Pumpkin Pie from Jeffree Star. It would definitely bring out more of the orange tones. And then I have Red Rum. I don't know if I want to do that or just go with, you know, just a nude color. I mean, I'm going to try Pumpkin Pie. Okay, so this is the shade Pumpkin Pie. I'm going to put a lip gloss over top of it. This is pretty much the lip gloss you've seen me use in almost every video because I love it so much. This is Marc Jacobs Shine a Light. This is how the finished look turned out. So I really love the eyeshadow. The lipstick, I don't know, let me know what you think. Maybe I could have done a better job with the lipstick. I always struggle with finding the perfect lip combination with intense eyeshadow looks, but I am happy with how the look turned out overall. Especially really love the eyeshadows. This Jawbreaker palette is absolutely amazing. I'm so happy that I got it and that I used it for this. My first impressions is that it's absolutely beautiful. You saw how effortlessly everything blended and how vibrant and intense the shimmery shades were. Yeah, I just really love it. This look really does remind me of The Lion King, again because it reminds me of the sunset in some of the scenes, and it also reminds me of Simba and Mufasa. I'm so excited to see the new movie. Let me know in the comments below if you're going to see the new movie. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day.